let's get this thing started. How's everyone doing tonight? This is a future thing. Let me just save it. These are going to be engines for the satellite. But I'm not going to do that right now because we need to actually build up the satellite. This one. Yes. So last time we made these rovers. And now we need to actually attach them to the satellite. And just to show those who haven't seen it, here is my satellite. Nothing fancy. Alright, let's go. Let's do it. Unfortunately, this is the boring part. What is this? Oh yeah, it's right now. Duh. It's only been like a couple days and I already forget this rocket. I probably could have timed this a little better, but no worries. Okay, I think about there should be alright. Launch that too, we don't need it. Jeez, is that the spike? God, I really launched that thing, didn't I? Okay, I may have messed this up a little bit. I may have screwed this up. These are a lot heavier than they were before. Oh my god, do I need to go more? Jesus. Just go basically pure vertical. Might have to. It's looking rough. I really messed this up, didn't I? I just go pure vertical, maybe 10 degrees off. Oh my god, that spike is gonna hit the moon? It's gonna hit the moon. Oh my god. No way. And once I get this thing into orbit, we're gonna follow this. My satellite broke, ooh, rough. I would be a little sad, but I would just rebuild it. No biggie. Don't go too far. Thankfully, I can always revert, so if I do manage to break it, it's not the end of the world. But like I said, I would probably just rebuild it anyway. We're gonna use all of this fuel. What do you mean it's fine, but I could have done that a lot more efficiently. Could have done that so much more efficiently. It works though. It works. Alright, now let's watch this, because this is the nose cone, right? Right, that I launched off, and it's gonna hit the moon. That's awesome. So we're just gonna point, and there we go. It's in the moon. That was really fast. Transfer. Gotta wait forever for this transfer window. It's coming up though. Oop, got wrong button. It's fine, it's fine. It'll still work. No, I have not played Spaceflight Simulator 2. I don't have access to the beta. Looks really good though. Looks just like Kerbal Space Program, just about. Wow, this is just a really inefficient run. The next set will be a lot more efficient, for sure. Alright, this is gonna be a shitty rendezvous, but we're gonna try it. Alright, do U-turn. Flip a bitch! Why aren't you moving? Oh, that because I'm pushing the wrong button. I swear to God, if I hit it, if I run like right, oh my God, I'm gonna run right into it. Oh, Jesus. This is why we don't time warp too fast. That was amazing. Alright. This is also why I pushed the right button. Am I still not gonna slow down fast enough? I may not. Oh no! Oh, shit. No. Go. Go, go. Go, go, go. We can use all this fuel, it's fine. We have a lot of extra fuel on the station. Oh, this is rough. Why is this so rough? It's alright, we can micromanage. Oh my God, I'm passing it, yes. I passed it. Yeah, no worries, no worries. That was almost horrible. Alright, let me throw all the fuel into the main tank. You can always refill these with the station. There it is, though. We got to it and didn't crash this time. If we just do that, there we go. Now we cut our side velocity. And we start going towards it. Zero. Okay, that's fine. This is fine. Let's see if we can do it without having to use the RCS. Or actually, you know what? Let's... Oh, not switch to. That's my bad. Navigate to. I guess it doesn't matter. Why is the music cut out every time? It's so weird. Oh my god, it's just such a weird anomaly. Bonk. I'm sorry if that's annoying. Gonna have to deal with. There we go. I had to deal with it. We made it though. And now we just dump the rest of this fuel that's in this into here. Got a lot of tanks to fill. Next, I might transfer all that into there, but do that later. I'm gonna fill all these first. Okay. Now let's open up all these. And actually, we're gonna wanna... Alright, I'm gonna have to just use the RCS, that's fine. Wrong direction. Boom, perfecto. Now let's use this one. Fill up all these. Now let's empty this tank and fill up all these tiny ones. actually. Do it from this one. So this one, I need to detach this one. Because it's not properly attached, doesn't have a docking port. But this one does that I just brought up, so I'm going to put this one there instead. And get rid of this one, so I should drain this and put it in there. Which is what I'm going to do. And then on this side, I probably need to do the same thing with this one. Because I'm going to add another core thing there. And do something else over there. Oh, I forgot these are fuel tanks too, by the way. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, these are the new landers. They're a lot bigger, have a lot more thrust. They have drag chutes, bigger drag things, bigger parachutes. They're just overall better, I think. There we go, okay. Let's actually give this like 1% fuel. Maybe 1.5. Turn. Which way? We're going that way. So we want to launch it off in this direction. Because we're going to crash it in the earth. And there we go, that should be enough to drop it in the orbit, yep. And let it burn. And pop. Alright, new rocket. It's actually the same rocket, but we're sending it back up. I'm just thinking if I need to make any adjustments. I don't think I do. Just with the launch, because I messed it up the first time. Don't mind the design, it's it's fine. Okay. Down a little bit. Actually, no, it's doing just fine. Prograde. Make sure we do this early so we don't burn up all of our fuel. Still gonna use a lot of it, but it's not gonna be nearly enough. Hello, Phoenix. Welcome. Hello, hello. Dan's not. Yeah, Danzy not, something like that. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. But hi, welcome everyone. Oh no, oh no. Gotta tilt this up again. There we go. That's better, that's better. Alright, we're making a station. Once this gets in orbit, I'll show you. I just gotta get into orbit first, which is not... I mean, it's not difficult, it's just... if I do it wrong, it messes it up and uses all the fuel. Okay, I think we're gonna make it, though. No problem. Ooh. Time warp is a bitch. Don't use time warp. Not when you're blasting, anyway. Use it a little bit. Quick saves? Yeah, I know. I just haven't even gotten into orbit yet. Don't quite feel it's necessary. I don't know, I've been playing without quick saves this whole time. I do it when I'm going interplanetary. And almost there, almost there. And there we go. Alright, so this is the station. So, got a bunch of solar panels. I made some probes. Those are going to be fun. So what I'm launching is another set of probes. They're going to go on this side. And then I think I'm going to make like another core over here and make a sort of engine dock bay thing. It'll be for a lot of ion engines, so I can move this thing, hopefully, to like Mars or Jupiter or anywhere, really. That's the idea. Right now we gotta get to it, though. Make sure I'm prograde. Oh, yeah, I can shoot this off, too. Welcome back. Welcome back, Fern. I'm just gonna call you Fern. Okay, look at that. That's the cone. Perfect. Rendezvous. A little bit before. Make an emergency save. Yeah, or emergency pod. Ooh, that would be a good idea. Like escape pods, like ODST style. That'd be fun, I think. Boom. Perfect. Turn towards it. Update the space station where you left off. That would be cool. That would be neat. actually turn this thing around before I get to it, because I don't want to crash. Yeah, I'm getting close. Okay, let's actually go. Okay, let's slow down a little bit. Go like to 3. Okay. Then actually switch to this one and turn this son of a bitch around. Make it easier for this one to dock to it. Yes, I can do escape pods out like on the end of this, another core, and then I can do escape pods. That would be really cool, I think. About the 1.6 update, yeah, I think it's beta access only though, and I don't have beta access. Yeah, that's why there's mods. I love how it just mutes the music when I use all the RCS. So funny. Okay, that should be lined up. Now you turn a little bit. There we go. And come on, you're like almost perfect. There we go. Beautiful. Now I gotta do this one. Oop, too much. Okay, I'm gonna core and do some drop pods. We'll do the engine thing on this side. Yeah, we got a lot of plans. Got a lot of plans. There, boom, look at that. That is a beautiful sight. Alright, let's refill all of these. A lot of fuel tanks to fill. I just gotta make sure they're all full, just because I'm paranoid. And then I'm going to do the same thing I did with the other one. And that was not properly attached. And just fill both of these ones. But leave it at 1.5 again. Boom. And launch it off. Perfect. And there we go. Build new rocket. Let's just continue build, but start with a core. Oops. Need a new color. So the gold is already taken. Do green or blue. Yeah, we'll do blue. We'll do blue. That'll be for the drop pods. And we have panels over here. Jesus. Sorry about that. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have the solar panels over here, like on this side. Something like that. And then we're gonna do probably fuel tanks this way and that way. Or no, this is the fuel tank. Fuel tanks that way. And then we have this. So I'm gonna do something kind of interesting, I think. Structural. Let's take this. So that's our connection. Okay. Okay, no, no, I'm not. Why would I even have that? Let's do 8 wide. Jesus. Okay. Why are you not do? Whatever, it's fine. Do like 3 of them. How does this work again? I always forget. I'm just gonna test it real quick. Okay. Not what I need though. Ooh, wait though, but I could do something. Because I don't like this. Like, these are cool and all, but I don't like them. It's like a laser. I'm not sure. So I like the idea of these. Welcome. Welcome. Barkner Uzi. So we'll do something like this. That way when you launch it, you'll be protected by the thing. And then Okay, let me just take a bunch of these. I'm gonna... So this is just like a structural piece. Okay, we're gonna need a tiny bit of fuel and an engine. Probably just like a couple of these. You know, let's redesign this. I'm not feeling it. No. Let's think. Because it's gonna be falling. I guess you would drop that. You would go boom, and that falls off. And you're left with this, which falls the other way. And then once you get through the heat shield, you pop it, activate the parachute, bada bing, bada boom, you're safe. Now we make all of this a nice shiny blue. And we add one final like separator. There we go. So is that not connected? Is that not connected technically? Okay, I don't need this. Why do I have that? So I can no, I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't know if this is gonna work. That's why I need to test it. Okay. Put a fuel tank on top, on the capsule, and put the parachute on its top, and on bottom of the heat shield. I'm not quite getting what you're saying. Put a fuel tank on top of the capsule. So like that. Like the fuel tanks only go to 4x. So that'd be putting it like that. Like that. Okay, I have a bigger. So you want a bigger fuel tank. You want the 6x. You want that. Followed by that. Just to make the capsule bigger. And then have like a idea. Might look stupid. Oops. Goddamn, clicking all the wrong ones. But I want to do something kind of like this, because these are descent stabilizers that help slow it down while it's falling, but I don't want that, so maybe we use like that. Followed by a aerodynamic, followed by a heavy parachute right there. Power clip the fuel tank and the cat. Okay, so you want me to put like that. Although that looks weird. You know what? I'm not quite sure what you're going for. Like that. Put the capsule in the God damn it. Like that. I mean, I could do that, but I just not a fan of how ugly that is. I'll be honest. I mean, I like the idea. I do like the idea, but I think I'm gonna go with what I was going for. But if you want, I'll use the bigger fuel tank. If that makes it look better to you. I don't know. That's not quite doing it. I got a parachute on top right there. Right there. This is a parachute. Tell you what. Oh, that one's stuck with that. Okay. Never mind. But I am going to do the shorter one, though. I like the look of this better. So, use this little blast. You'll use it to blast into retrograde, which will slow you down when you run out of fuel in the atmosphere. Pop that, and you're just the heat shield with the descent stabilizers. Well, once you go through the heat of the atmosphere, you use the descent stabilizers, and then the parachute for the final. It's wrong? Well, too bad. You know what might look interesting? If I can click it. Instead of that, we did something like that instead. No, that's too big. I thought that was 4x for some reason. No. I like that. We don't even need this fuel tank though. That's the problem. Like I said, these are descent stabilizers. It'll help slow it down. And then this is a parachute. And that'll, you know, do parachute stuff. Here, I'll show you. I'll empty that too. Because we don't need the fuel in it. Here, let me just show you. You have no faith. You don't believe. Let me just show you. Let it go through. No, not this. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I'm just testing it anyway. I need to test it. And that should be good. And then do that. I'm just gonna test it anyway. Because it does need to be tested. So I'm just gonna put it into half semi-orbit. I have no idea what it's actually called. Suborbital trajectory, that's what it's called. And just get right there. Alright, and then pop one of those. Activate them. We would blast. And boom. Let's set this to retrograde. That's not quite retrograde. I think that looks like prograde to me. Add RCS. Yeah, that would be smart, wouldn't it? Then the fuel tank would actually have a purpose. Anyway, let's test this. So yeah, we'd do that. Anyway, no worries. No worries. Oh, sounded close. Okay, then we activate those. That'll slow us down a lot. Look at that. I can check that. Parachute is 3K. There we go. And that'll slow down just fine. Okay. Alright. So I know I could part clip, but if I don't want to part clip, I'm gonna have to add another tank. Or I could... No, I don't need it. Well, maybe I do need it on the actual that part. So I will do it there. I think if I want one on the drop pod though, extend it a tiny bit. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. So that could be a twofer. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't matter, does it? So. Okay. And then I can do that. Okay, wait before I do that. Get That's the connection. That's there. Okay, so let's... I can fit it to the tank. There we go. So if that's how big I make the segments, I can make them 4 big. And that gives 8. And I can duplicate them that big. Oops. 10, 12. And all of this. Like, getting rid of this. That's 403 tons. Plus one of these on top. Not quite big enough. Not quite big enough for a single fairing. I'm gonna just launch it without a fairing then. That is a sight to see though. It's pretty crazy. Of course, those are full. Those are full. These ones should be only 2. I'm gonna have to deal with all of them now because I didn't. I'm stupid. There. Now I don't have to copy it. Or no, I don't have to do it for all of them. I can just copy it. Boom. Okay, so that is a total of 553. Not too shabby. Not too shabby, if I say so myself. And you get 12 launch pods. Alright, let's save that. Drop pods. I almost forgot what they're called. Is that like core launcher? Except we make it blue. Shit. It is a black. It is on the it'll be on the black end, I think. And make it blue. So we launch this, and then we launch the other one, which I'm just gonna strap it on to the other rocket that we used to launch everything else, and hopefully that'll be enough. Okay, let's go ahead and color this whole thing blue because I feel like it. Except for that tip, we need that tip to be black. Add a nuke. I'll think about it. We're gonna add this first. So yeah, we're gonna add this core, we're gonna add the drop pods. No, I probably can. Launch over from space. So I still have infinite fuel. Alright, well. I think that this stage would run out about now. Or maybe not. Just restart. Bitch. I can never hate forgetting when I have cheats on, goddamn. Strangely working better. Well, because the mass is going to actually going down, so the thrust weight's going up. Again, I could have lined that up better. There we go. We have achieved orbit. Perfect. Yes, it does. RCS helps a lot. I just noticed I don't have RCS on this part. It's fine though, because that's not the part that's going on. This part has RCS though. And this part does have clipping, which is... I kinda had to. And I don't mind clipping, it's just that when I can avoid it, I would rather avoid it. There we go. Okay, turn around. There it is, you can see it. Jesus, sorry, turn that off. Turn off the RCS. Yeah, we're gonna dock right there, I think. I tell you what, I'm just gonna might have to turn this away, because if I don't, I'm gonna launch into my own satellite. Yeah. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, this thing is tiny. Oh my god. Go, 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 go. Oh, now I'm going way too fast. Okay, just chill. Now I gotta turn this thing around again. Now we're gonna use RCS tiny bit. Come on. Come on. There it goes. Boom. New core. Okay, this has no control. It's trash. Load. I guess we're gonna load the fuel tank launcher. Veto the fuel tank. I say, veto the fuel tank. And import our drop pods. Alright, it should be no problem, I think. Other than the aerodynamics. Here, I tell you what. There you go. I fixed the aerodynamics. It'll fly just fine now. No, I'm not premium, unfortunately. That's alright. You don't need to be. Alright, let's try this thing. It looks really stupid, but it's fine. Oh, and welcome, Flash. Welcome. We are perfectly aerodynamic. I see no flaws with this rocket. Yeah, no worries. And yeah, Happy New Year. Yeah, you do you. Go have fun. I think this might be lighter than the actual fuel tanks. So, Is that the rocket? I don't know which one's which. Anyway. Alright, so that one, navigate to. Go. Go, go, go! It's right there. Oop. Alright, the transverse window is at the apoapsis. Let's do it now. Alright, I'm gonna have to angle hard up. Or maybe not actually, maybe not actually. Well, maybe a little bit. I can launch this too. Pew! There it goes. Oh my god, I gotta love how far that thing is launched. It just goes out of the solar system just entirely. Okay, I think I gotta go up like 10 degrees. Let's do a 20 degree. Just gotta bring this back. Come on. We'll go further. We'll go further. 30. 40? Oh, this is not looking so good. Okay, 40 might do it. I think we'll be fine, actually. I think I can go back to pro grade. Because we should speed up enough to get in orbit before anything tragic happens. Yeah, we're just fine. Nothing to worry about. Might be a little inefficient, but it's fine. It's fine. Boom. Perfect. Close enough. Alright, let's rendezvous here. Am I not close enough? There we go. There we go. Yeah, my relative velocity is really high. Jeez. It's a good thing we're far away. Your dad's watching a crime documentary? Cool. That's fun. Get a little closer. That's pretty good. A little closer. Alright, just start turning. And let's actually use this to get to it. Alright, Jesus. The RCS is horrible. Or can I just like... If I turn off the sound completely, will it... No, it just mutes it. It just mutes it. It's just so funny to me. Oh god, I can't see it. Ooh, that was a pretty rough bonk. Come on. Click. We made it. We're on. Good shit. Oh. I did not just do that. Gotta be more careful when I'm doing that. There we go. Right, now we can refuel everything again. I'm not doing the drop pods though, or the probes. No, I am not Theo 7312. That is someone else. You have the wrong channel, unfortunately. I'm not filling these up. Not worth it. They don't need to be max fuel anyway. Oops. Oh, this one's almost out. At least this one's recoverable. That's just so stupid that I did that. Should just click back on. I didn't move or nothing. But apparently I did. Somehow. There we go. Jesus Christ. Alright, we're just refilling tanks. That's it. We're not going nowhere. Oh, looks like we're out. Yep, looks like that one's out. Interesting. Okay. We'll fill from the blue one now. Actually, I should be filling from these tanks. No worries, no worries. What's that? 10? What is that? Oh yeah, these are at 10%. All right. Think I can get rid of this now. Shoo! Thing got launched. Okay. So we added those. That's a nice addition, I think. I think I want to add more solar panels and then do the fuel tanks on this bit. Alright, we'll have to do the fuel tanks first. And what we'll do is we'll take the solar panels and just make the fuel tanks from the solar panels so they're the same size. And then we'll add more cores, core, and then close them off with another one of the couple of these. On both sides. And then we can add more solar panels and yeah, that'd be fun. That's a lot of bleh. It's a big process for the future. Near future, maybe. I don't know, I'm just thinking. I want to take one of these to Jupiter again and see if they actually function how they should. Because last time I took my probes to Jupiter, they were very underpowered. This time I'm prepared. They have bigger engines, more fuel, better drag, better parachutes. They're a lot better this time. Oh, and if I expand my station... Actually, I think these are the same size as these. I could be... No, they're slightly smaller. But yeah, when I expand my thing this way, solar panels, and I can do more probes in between. Oh my god, the station's gonna be massive. Oh my god, I'm gonna... Alright, well... I'm gonna go on a quick smoke break. I will be right back. Alright. Yeah, no worries, you do. Do not worry about it. I still gotta make up my mind what I'm gonna do anyway. I think I'm gonna send one of these to Jupiter. Or we'll just start working on the station, do some boring stuff. Okay, let's do the solar panels, yeah. Except... get rid of that, get rid of that. So we just have this. I think if I just get rid of the solar panels... we could probably keep the batteries. No, it needs to be as skinny as possible. And anything else, just probably gonna do this. 8 wide. 3. Just do that. Just to throw it in there, and then we can only launch one at a time, but we're gonna need like 4 of them. Two red, 2 blue. I shouldn't have deleted the fairing, I should have just put it to the side. Okay, duplicate. Double, duplicate. Double, duplicate. Probably don't need to double it all the way. Perfect. Save this one as satellite field tank Mark II. Okay. Yeah, because that's going to go there and there. And a blue one there and there. And the exact same size as these. So... yeah. It's going to fit together like Legos. Okay, I'll actually do it properly this time. We'll wait till it's like there-ish. Like there-ish. Go! Let me turn on the... a little bit so we can have dramatic effect. Go! I'll be honest, I don't think we're making that rendezvous. We're gonna try, though. I think we need the other rocket. It's alright, though. It's fine. It's not that much heavier. Okay, we gotta stretch this orbit out a little bit. Nice, this is gonna be perfect, I think, actually. 600 rough. Extra rough now. We should be fine, actually. Yeah, we should be fine, actually. Just fine. Beautiful, beautiful. Had nothing to worry about. Perfect, alright. Rendezvous! Go, 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 go! That tells me I'm going straight towards it. That tells me I'm going straight towards it. I am going straight towards it, yep. I need to go faster. Here, let's pop this. Go, go, go! We'll get closer to it, I'm sure. Dude, we're like, it just doesn't want to get close. There we go. You's gonna attach. And you's gonna like it. Ah, shit. I know we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Okay, we're going for that one right there. Yeah, look at that. Thread the needle. Thread that needle. Oh, yeah, that feels good. Bonk. That was just outright beautiful. There it is. Fill that thing back up. Look, that's the perfect distance. Lines up perfectly right there. All these should be full except for these. Let's fill these ones. Fine. It's tedious as hell, but I'll do it. I want as much fuel on station as possible. That's just how I want it. Oops. That's fine, that happens. Just gotta make sure everything's full. Alright, I think we're good. Now I can launch that and send it back to Earth. 98. What is 98? Is it this one? Is it this one? What's that 98? Oops. Gosh darn it. It was those two. Alright, there we go. Because I know it's 10%, it's all these. So. Okay. Pew. Turn retrograde. And blast. And go ahead and turn prograde. Go to about there. And then just start blasting. We're gonna really burn this thing up. Get a little closer. There we go. We're burning up for sure. Alright. New rocket. Except it's the same rocket. 4 times in a row. Alright, we're gonna do this. Because we need some extra oomph. Just some extra oomph. That ought to help. There we go, that's right. So yeah, fire both of them. In the second stage, you do that. There we go. Satellite. Fuel tank. Merc 2. Really, I really spell fuel like that, Jesus. There we go. Whatever, okay. Launch. I say launch. The extra thrusters give it more firepower. Since they're smaller, they run out first. Oops. Redo that. Start from launch again. This time, don't double tap the space bar like an idiot. Right, just the once. There you go. And these solid rocket thrusters are taking us pretty far. Get out of the way of those. There we go, though. Looking really good. Blast, blast. Clear debris. Tracked. Navigate to. Just keep blasting. There's the transfer window coming up. And the difference that a couple tiny thrusters make, a couple tiny solid rocket thrusters. The difference that makes is insane. Alright, you turn around. Yeah, use the RCS if you have to. Go for it. Just a little bit, though. There it is. Perfecto. I can pop this now. There we go, come on. Turn, turn, turn. This thing is freaking heavy. There it is, though. Okay, I'm just gonna keep spinning because that's what it's doing. Stop about there-ish. Ooh, okay, I should have started slowing down a lot faster. There we go, that's better. Come on, you thing, turn, rotate. Nope, we want to go in the gap, please. There we go. Okay. We don't hit the thing. Thread that needle. It's like backing up a semi-truck. Bonk. Yeah, that was good. That was good. Alright, we're gonna get rid of this one as well. Even though it's at 83%, which is unfortunate. Everything else is full though, and I don't like the way it sits there. I gotta put something else there. So, boing. How about this one? Instead of going into back into Earth, let's face it, prograde, huh? Let's take it into the sun. See, I already got one that I tried to take in the sun. Didn't really work that well. So we're gonna try again. Doesn't really like it that much, but we're gonna try. We're blasting. Let's see how far we can get. Do you think we got 4,000 meters per second worth of delta V? I'm gonna say probably. I'm gonna say I don't know, probably not. Because that last one didn't. I think we had the same amount of fuel. We might actually. I think that's gonna be close. Oh my god, it's so close again, but not quite. Too bad. Alright. Another one. Except this time it's blue. Oh, oh my god, okay. Quit being weird, dude. Thank you. I hate that it's being weird. Anyway, just stop being weird, thank you. Okay. Except this time, it is blau. Blau. Really should be throwing in these on with cores. It would save some time in the future, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Clear debris. So that would make this one. Okay, we do about there-ish, I think. What mission? I guess right now this is mission 3 of Fuel Tank Mark II. Because we're adding 3 of 4. Because we're adding fuel tanks to the space station. And this is the 3rd one of 4. Maybe we should wait a second so we actually hit the transfer window. Maybe not, no, just go. Something like that, right? That'll work. Or if I go maxed out, it'll outrun it? Question mark? No? Cool. Cool, I think that was a pretty good rendezvous, I would say. Oh, we gotta go slower. Oh, yeah. That's my bad, that's my bad. Hello? Where am I going? Right now, I'm just making a satellite. And I went way too fast. I went way too fast. There we go. So this is the satellite right here. And we're adding a bunch of fuel tanks to it. Let's just wait till we get a little closer to the rendezvous. If we want that to go down. Because we are coming in really fast. Okay, that's a little more manageable, I think. Okay, let's get closer. Alright, cool. There's the station. Alright. Let's get it rotated. So we're going to put it right there. Please don't hit the pods. Come on. Okay, I think we're fine. Ooh, that was a little close, though. Ooh. Just doing micro adjustments and speeding up. There we go. Hi, Onion Bob. What's up? Bonk. Nice. I'm 69, nice. Okay. P-U. I'm just gonna destroy it this time. Nothing fancy. New rocket. Except it's the same rocket. Looks cool. What game is it? It's called Spaceflight Simulator. It's like, I want to say $10, maybe $12 on Steam. I don't know exactly. Here, let me turn this down. No, it's really cool. And I think it's actually free on mobile. Except you don't get any of the really cool stuff. And this is modded, Bus 2. This is modded, so. Just a little bit though, like these boosters are modded in. You'll see it. You saw the station. I'll point out some more things that are modded. I could have waited for a better cycle. That's my bad. TF2? I do not, but I could always give it a try. I could stream it one day. Welcome back, Gamings. But yeah, I could always try TF2. I always wanted to. Maybe I'll do it on a stream one day when I'm, got nothing better to do. No, I've seen it. I've seen a lot about it. It looks really fun. Oop, out of fuel. Next stage. No, this is a good game to teach you about space flying if you don't know much about it. Like it teaches you how to, when you go faster and slower, it changes your orbit. How it changes your orbit, whatever. It's good. I really like it. Played this game for a long time. You like plane? Yeah, planes are fun. I cannot be too fast. Or I will outrun my transfer window. Now, planes are cool. If you like planes and space stuff in general, you'll like Kerbal Space Program. Here, after I pop this on, I may or may not do Kerbal Space Program. Because I was planning on Kerbal Space Program. It was gonna be that originally, but I changed my mind last minute. So maybe a different stream, maybe next stream even, maybe a couple days from now. Hello, hi Big Brain. Welcome to the stream. We are attaching parts to my satellite. What game do you play? Kerbal Space Program. That's what I like to play. Because it is at heart, it is a space game, but it also has plane building, and it's really intuitive and really fun. Come on, slow down, you butt. And right there, that's where I want to put it. Oop, too much power, too much power. Alright, let's just turn this thing back around. Jesus. Do you play in wobbly life? Not quite sure what you mean. I'm gonna say no. I'm not quite sure what wobbly life is. Alright, so let's thread this needle. What are we doing? We're just making a space station. Nothing fancy. Although, I think after I plop this piece on, we might take a trip to Jupiter again. Kind of what I was thinking. Taking a trip to Jupiter would be fun. There we go. Make sure that's full. Yeah, no, that's the whole space station so far. First satellite you've seen, really? Well, here you go. It's pretty good. So these parts right here, not these guys. These guys are, well, actually, no, these guys do have. These are air drag things. These are modded. When I pop this back on, if it'll let it, if it will, it should. There we go, it docked. Okay. Then I click that and it closes. So it looks a lot better. But I just keep them open because it's easier to work with. These solar panels, along with the electricity modded. Let's see. Yo, thanks, man. I think these specifically are modded. These are more of those. This is a bigger parachute. That's modded, so. Alright. I think, like I said, we're gonna build rocket, load, engine. We're gonna launch this thing, and we're gonna connect with the satellite, grab one of those probe things, and we're gonna take it to Jupiter and land on all the moons and stuff. At least that's the plan. Last time we tried this, we tried this last stream, but I had really crappy probes, so I had to rebuild them. I actually made a video on it on my channel. You can look at it. But that's beside the point right now. We are going to Jupiter. What version am I playing? I mean, whatever the latest version is, except for what's not the beta. I don't have the beta, but I have up to the beta, I guess, or up to the latest version. That you know what I mean. You know what I mean. And don't worry, my probes have heat shields. My probes do, in fact, have heat shields. pop that now. No need for it since we're out of the atmosphere. What did I do? I hit the space bar and I don't know what I did. I hope I didn't mess anything up. I don't think I did. Looks fine to me. Be right back, join. Oh, no worries. Go for it. And thank you. And the more people on the Discord, the better. Perfect. Right there. Am I still under acceleration? Stop that. Yep, keep turning, turn. Hope I don't run into it. There it is. Oops. Might be too much. It's okay. We have RCS. Welcome back. Alright. Let's grab one of those things. So we already have a couple engines there, but I wanted just the special engine with the ions. Because it's, you know, it's more efficient. And since we're going long distances, we're gonna need maximum efficiency. Nice. Perfect. But yeah, see, look, there's the probes. I'll pop one out. We'll look at it. But yeah, look, see, it's got a heat shield, it's got parachutes. These are like drag sails. They'll slow down my descent once we're actually in the atmosphere and not burning. And it's got plenty of RCS on it. And this thing is ready. It's got small engines for landing on moons and stuff. It's got the bigger, or the tiny ones for going between planets. And then the heat shield, yeah, like I said. I think these are really nice. Alright, let's take fuel from this. No, from this one. And just refill everything. See if we can close all these without them jumping out. Alright, everything's full. Nope, it's gonna jump out first. That's just how it is. Alright, and undock. And this is what we're taking to Jupiter. Why does it look like that? That is gonna bother me. It's just slightly discolored, Jesus. Alright, hold on, what if I just... kind of reload it. There we go. That's better. Okay. So, we could go to Jupiter, or we can go to Saturn, Neptune. Where's Uranus? Uranus. We can go to any of the dwarf planets. We can go to whatever. Covus, I think that's another dwarf planet. We can even go to another star. As long as it's not too far away. But I think for now, we just kind of keep things simple. Stay in the solar system. I was almost thinking Neptune. But Neptune's only got one moon, Triton. And I have 4 landers, kind of want more moons than that. Uranus has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could go to Uranus. Yeah, okay, yeah, sure, let's do that. Gotta wait for a transfer window, though. Or we can do gravity assists, but I've never been good at gravity assists. And frankly, I'm more than willing to just do it raw. Pause. And time warp there, and you know, I'm just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. Turn the RCS off. Okay, these engines are on already. All I have to do is turn them on, and we're good. Okay, this should take us most of the way. This stage carries us most of the way, and then we'll use the ion engines for the rest. Still gonna take forever though. Might have to do 2 passes on this. This is as fast as we can go. Yeah, okay, stop. Do another pass. Go, go, go. And I might do one more pass before we leave Earth's sphere of influence. Yep. Alright, one more pass. you don't do anything, you'll have an encounter with the moon. Actually, I wonder if that'll help. I doubt it. Doubt it will. I'm just gonna blast past it. Just blast. Okay, so we're escaping Earth's sphere of influence now, I think. Alright, we've left a long time ago. There we go, disconnect. I turn that down a little bit. It's already really low. Okay, now we just gotta blast Earth ion engines, and that's gonna take forever. So yeah. Oh no. We're gonna have to wait for this to escape. And probably wait for another transfer window. Nope, just prograde, Even longer though. The upside is we're saving fuel. The downside is it's gonna take us 10 years IRL to burn. Ugh. We just had to go to Uranus, didn't we? Just had to go to Uranus. We are going to get there. It's just gonna take forever. Like I said, it's gonna take like 10 fucking years. But we are getting there. I got nothing. For moments like this, I'm not very entertaining. Oh, look at it wiggle. It's wiggling. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. If we were going to just Jupiter, you know, waiting for the transfer window, we would have been at Jupiter by now. Or burn-wise. No, we're going 2 planets out. Let's see, I think... if I know my astrology... I think... the distance between the Sun and Jupiter is about the same distance as Jupiter to Saturn. I think. Something like that. It's something like that. I'm like, don't quote me on that. But I don't know, I think. Sounds right. Another fun science fact about Saturn. If you shrank all of the planets down, you know, small enough to fit into a tub of water, Saturn would be the only planet to float. If it didn't, you know, fall apart, because, you know, it's all gas. Anyway, would you look at that, we're getting close. Oof. Almost passed right by it. Jesus. Okay, we'll use that one. Alright, we're gonna play this game, alright? We're gonna play this game. Okay, it's good. One sec. Wait, that's not. Yeah, I was gonna say that wasn't Uranus, that was freaking Jupiter. My bad. There we go. Okay, I think we want to go between Umbriel and Titania. Or yeah, Titania? Okay, and we're gonna time warp to that there. Set this to retrograde. And we're gonna click save. Alright, just blast. Just start blasting. Hopefully slow down quick enough. Oh, I don't want to encounter Titania. Maybe I do want to encounter Titania. Maybe I do want to encounter Titania. Which way gets me there faster? None of them really, it doesn't matter. Oh, actually that's slower, because I'm gonna go this way. It is this way, it is this way. About here-ish. So if I arc this correctly, if it even arcs at all, for that matter. Okay, it's not gonna arc, but I think I can force it to arc. Let's go here. So I'm just gonna retrograde burn here. And this, because of the gravity assist, the gravity, it should slow me down a little bit. I don't know. I'm trying. It's not really working, is it? It kind of is. Kind of is. We got Jupiter orbit, I think. Or Uranus. It's not Jupiter, it's Uranus. Any second now. Nice. That's Uranus orbit. Alright, so that helped a little bit, I think. Now I just burn here until we actually get it. Yay! Yay for ion engines, they're so efficient. And I say that with absolutely just no sarcasm. I mean, we're getting there. They just take bloody forever. Put these back up. I could probably turn the ion engine on these too, if I wanted to. Alright, let's just get this into like a roundish orbit. It's a roundish orbit. It's close enough. I'm not going for perfection here. Alright, let's refill these bad boys back up. Okay. Another quick save. Bonk. Nope. Bonk. Okay, let's go for Oberon. Transfer window there. And I'm going to use the ion engines. No, I'm not. We shouldn't need the heat shield. We're going to save one of the... For one of the landers, though, we are going to save one of the landers. With the heat shield. And we're going to drop it into Uranus. Alright, boom. If I have to, I can use the ion engines to get there. But we should be fine. We should have more than enough fuel. There it is. Let's go like there. Time warp there. Go retrograde. We can turn these on for some extra power. If I want. Time warp a little closer. Yeah, see if I can do it with just the ions. Alright, easily. Alright, let's just go for the landing. Yeah, we're just gonna do this part with the ion engines, and then we'll land with the normal engine. Look at that, perfect. Alright, turn these off, turn that on, and go for the drop. I don't think there's an atmosphere, but just in case there is. That'll help slow us down. And zoom out. There it is. I already forgot what the name of the moon was. Ooh, that's rough. Okay, let's go for the crater. Let's go for the crater. I could have landed up there, but no, let's go for the crater. Alright, there we go. Good enough. Gentle landing, gentle. Landed on Oberon. We got plenty of fuel to get back, I think. Alright, let's... So we're going this way, so... We should probably wait till it's there. Nah, I'm not gonna worry about it, though. Or is it... Which way is it going? Yeah, it's going that way. Yeah. So I should... Why am I overthinking? Why am I overthinking this? Just go. Shouldn't be that hard to get out of Oberon's sphere of influence. It's a big moon, but it's not that big. It's just a moon. There you go. Orbit's a piece of cake. Wonder if I can get 2 moons with the same rover before going back to the mothership. Or lander. Nah, it's circular enough, circular enough. How much would I need? I don't know. I'm not gonna try it. Let's clear debris. Okay, here's my transfer window right there. $81? That's nothing. Rendezvous. Where's my relative velocity? I guess I don't. I guess I need to retrograde. Yeah, there we go. There we go, that's better. Now I gotta... Okay, there we go. Now I time warp to this one. Oops. Alright. Turn that off. Oops. Way too far. It's gotta be close. There it is. I'm just flying in really fast. Really close, Jesus. Alright, stop. Bonk. There we go. Now let's refuel it and go on another run. Yeah, these landers are way better. Or maybe we send a different one. It doesn't matter, I guess. Oh, I'll send a different one. Any second. We'll go and start the time warp there. And then boom. Right there. Okay. I shouldn't need this. But I'm not sure. Yeah, there's no atmosphere. I shouldn't need it. I shouldn't need it. Boom. Well, that must have really weak gravity. Or really strong gravity. Really strong gravity. That's not that strong. Okay, we're just gonna go in for another direct ascent. Okay. And bonk. Oop. Oh well. Close enough. Nice. Looking good. Save as much fuel as possible, and then we can just use this one again. And there it is from afar. Looks pretty good, huh? Go this way a tiny bit. Right there, looks good. Boom, landed on Titana. Looks awesome. Now from Titana straight to Umbriel. No hesitation. I have to wait for a transfer window. There it is. And there we go. On to Umbriel. Or, yes. Yes. Okay, out there. Time warp there. Hello, Contator. Nice to see you. Hello, hello, Ryan. Nice to see you too. Or Rayan, however you say it. Sorry for my poor pronunciation. We are just landing some landers on the moons of Uranus. Alright, now we're on the third one. Another direct ascent, I think. These moons are pretty weak. So far, no atmosphere either. Which makes sense, they're moons. Alright, about perfect. Alright, we're not falling that fast at all. Let's just turn them off. There it is, look at it. Titana. Open these for effect. These would slow me down if there was an atmosphere. Unfortunately, there is not. Oop, I did not mean to go back up already. No, back down. We're trying to land, you fool. We'll be fine. Nice, getting SFS. That's awesome. It's really fun. Definitely recommend it. No, it's only $6 right now, dang. It's pretty good. It's usually what, like 10? Landed on Umbriel. Yeah. Or, did I say Titana? I meant Umbriel. Yeah, $11. That's what I thought. $11. Alright. Back into orbit. I think we could do all the moons with this one. Thank you. Where am I? I may as well just go. Guess this 1.6 is out, yeah. Oh yeah, they got... No, I swear I... don't know, but... I thought I had the most updated version, I guess not. Because I'm playing a modded version right now. Then again, I haven't exactly checked. I haven't exactly checked the normal version. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's still in beta. You need like a special access code or something. Which I unfortunately do not have. There we go. Perfect. Alright, go about there. It's in public, you think? It could be. Like I said, I haven't actually checked. I've been playing the modded version since I started, or since I started again a couple weeks ago. I actually started playing a couple days ago. I streamed it. Oh, you do? Nice. I will definitely have to check that out. Because I rather enjoy watching SFS content. Nice, heck yeah. Really, already? Holy crap. You know, when we get to 100, I'm gonna do an all-night stream. So I start streaming usually at 9 and end around 12. It's 12:30 right now. I'm going a little past because I want to finish this mission. But when I hit 100 subscribers, my plan is to do an all-night stream. Stay up till like 6 in the morning. I don't know. I ain't got nothing better planned than that. Maybe I'll do that while playing a horror game or something. That'd be fun. Play a list of horror games for an all-night stream. Yeah, that'd be fun. I'll do that. I'll do that. Because I'm not usually a fan of horror games. Oops, stop. So I play my cozy space games. Yeah, no worries. You don't, it's not for everybody. Like I said, I normally don't play them either. But once I hit 100, I'm gonna do a stream of nothing but horror games. That's gonna be really fun, I think. Yeah, okay, I can just do that. Getting close. Yeah, we're getting closer every day, actually. Been growing at a surprising rate, actually, and I'm very, very grateful, actually. like not as great as, you know, not as fast as some people maybe, but that's all right. I don't mind. Land, you fool. Yeah, surface of Ariel. Yeah, it's Ariel right there. There she be. These pictures are kind of low quality. Hello. I unfortunately do not read that language, but it is nice to. Oh, it is always nice to see new faces. All right, let's. I think we have one more moon. Yes, Miranda. English, yes. There you go. I assume that that's Russian, right? But yeah, I am English. Oops. Yeah, don't worry about it. You don't. What is the Smart SAS mod? I think that's literally what it's called. It's called Smart SAS. My engines. Yeah, that engine off. Those ones on. There we go. It's better. You know, it really helped having this right here. It helps so much. I can tell you when it's what it's called. Let me just get into a quick orbit. You want to? Yeah, no worries. Don't worry about it. Like I said, I'm just happy to see a new face. That's all. Okay, I'm gonna just real quick. Let's mod loader. And these are all the mods, by the way. These are all the mods I have. But yeah, Smart SAS right there. It's literally just called Smart SAS. Hello, Ben Phil. Yeah, I got a few mods. Just a couple. Alright, last moon. There we go, transfer window. I outrun the transfer window with ion engine. That's so funny. I was doing that last time too. There we go. And then after this, we're going to link this back to the mothership. And then we're going to take another probe that still has a heat shield. And we're going to plunge it into Uranus. And probably land on it. Who knows if we'll be able to get back. Okay, I'll read that in a second. We're going this way, so we want to go encounter. Yeah, this way. Okay. Oh, really? Well, that's cool. I got 101s? No way. No way. That's awesome. My god. Thank you guys. Holy crap. That is awesome. 100 subs. 101. No, I'm truly grateful. Thank you guys so much. Holy crap. I'm not gonna get too emotional because it is only 100, but still, I'm very, very grateful. Right. You're close to 50. Well, I'll have to look at your stuff, and I'll probably subscribe. You said you play SFS as well, so it's like, I'm very curious. A little much. Yeah. No, this is awesome. This is awesome. Okay, I shouldn't need that. Oh wow, the train is really low on this one. Happy New Year, yes, for sure. Not quite New Year's, it's New Year's Eve for me still. But if it's New Year's for you, Happy New Year's. Wow, I can't believe I hit 100 subscribers before New Year's, that's funny. No, that's cool, that's cool. Heck yeah, first one from Uganda. That's really cool. And probably even the first one from Africa too, yeah. Yeah, for me it's 12:40. It's still the 31st. Still New Year's Eve. But, you know, because of time zones, it could be New Year's Day for some people. And look at that, there we are. The final moon. Miranda. She's a beaut, look at that. She's a beaut. No, it is really cool, huh? No, that's the thing about the internet, is people from anywhere can watch anything. 10:40 a.m. That's cool. Oh, I am facing the wrong direction. That's what I get for looking. We're good. We saved it. We saved it. Oh wow, Jesus. Okay. Okay, we need to hook back up to this. Navigate to. Yep, transfer window. Three hundred. All right. Oh yeah, easy. That's easy. How much time do I have? I'm gonna give my well. I'm probably gonna end the stream after I go into Uranus and then bring my. Actually, no, I'm gonna leave the craft here, but I'm probably gonna end stream after I go into Uranus. At least that's the idea. Although things can change. But I do have to go to bed soon, so I'll probably do it after that. Nice. Perfect 0, look at that. Wait. Okay. Gotta get through that. Jesus. Did not realize I was going back through Miranda. Okay, this thing's messed up. There we go. There we go. Yeah, we're using just the ions. We should have more than enough fuel. Okay, so I'm gonna have to make a plan for my New Year's stream. I guess it'll be tomorrow. We'll have to figure that out. Maybe I'll make a list of games that I'm gonna have to play. Two, one, and boop. Three, two. Close enough. And there's the station. Yep, we're lined up right direction. Uranus. Yep, this is the Uranus station. Yeah, I'm probably gonna keep this here. That's probably for the better. Methane atmosphere. Really? That's interesting. I knew it had a lot of like I don't know, I like a lot of ice and water and stuff, like in gas form. Oops. Alright, we're gonna send this one. This is the chosen one. This is the one that's going to go into the atmosphere of Uranus. Alright, so... do that. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Let's boost out of the way. And we gotta use just the ions, otherwise we'll burn up the heat shield. And we don't want that. Alright, this is gonna take a minute. But this is the one that's gonna go through the atmosphere. It's got the heat shield. Just barely big enough to protect it. Have you seen my really big space station at Earth, or did you join after I took off from it? Because if you haven't seen it yet, I'll go back and show you before ending the stream. Alright, yeah, I'll do that. No worries. Yeah, we'll throw this into Uranus. I'll probably just keep it there for now. Really? That's really cool. Yeah, I'm just kind of building my own station. It's no real designs, just throwing it together. See what happens. That's really cool, though. Like, was it a one-to-one replica, or just as close as you could do? That's fair enough. That's still really cool, though. I haven't tried to do anything, like rebuild anything like that. Someone sent me a blueprint of the Saturn V. Hello. Yeah, they sent that in the Discord. So it was really good. I'll have to see your ISS. I'm trying to think of what games I should play for my all-nighter stream. For the one that just joined, yeah. Since I just hit 100 subscribers, tomorrow we're doing an all-night stream. I'm gonna start at 9 o'clock Mountain Time, and we're gonna try and go as long as possible. It's gonna be one hell of a night. Alright, it's coming up. Getting close. Alright, yeah, go for it. Yeah, just send it through the Discord. You know, there's an SFS channel specifically for blueprints and whatnot. So yeah, go for it. Send it. I'd love to see it. Alright, I think that's I think that might be too extreme. Nah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Time warp there. Alright, hit that retrograde. Let's get through that atmosphere. Here we go. Let's zoom out. There it is, Uranus. Looks good, actually. It's not just a ball of white. You know, take your time. Don't worry about it. What are the chances we survive going 4,000 or 4 kilometers a second? What are the chances we survive? I don't think we're surviving. I'm gonna keep it real. You're in Disneyland? That's awesome. Alright, let's go 30 seconds. Another 30 seconds. Okay, let's change this a little bit. Let's go a little thinner atmosphere cut. Do 70 instead. Maybe I can keep these on, like just full blast, since they're just ion engines, they're not going to do much. Oh, there it goes. We're in atmosphere. Just hope we don't go too deep. Right now, I am like me or planet. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm Uranus. We're at Uranus. And we're trying to land on Uranus actually, but we just gotta not burn up in the atmosphere first. Alright, I think that's perfect. About 70k. We're not gonna burn up instantly. Go back for another pass. Oh my god, this is so sketch. I hate how the heat shield is so small. Alright, let's try use some RCS to slow down. Might help a little bit. I'm gonna end up using all my fuel, but that's fine. I don't think this one's coming back. Okay, we're all the way in. No point of no return. Yeah, please slow down more. Please slow down more. A little faster. Alright. No, it's still going fast. We're still going faster. It's still heating up. Just stop heating up, please. Oh, it's going down. Oh, it's going down. Alright, we're out of RCS. We're out of fuel completely. We're as light as possible. How high to use the parachutes? 75. Whoosh. I can use the boom. Oh my god, yes. Yes! It worked! Yeah, this thing's not coming back. Yeah. That's just how it is. Let's close these so it falls a little faster, and we can do with falling a little faster for now. It's actually not falling any faster. Yeah, let's get that thing out of here. There we go. Oh, there we go. It was the legs. It was the legs. We're falling very slowly for, you know, a planet. Although I guess it is Uranus. Very thick atmosphere. Let's throw those out again. Look how much that slows us down. These things are so good at slowing us down. And then I'm gonna wait to parachute even further. I can parachute now, but I don't need to. Look how blue it is, the surface. Wee. Let's close those again. Do a nosedive. Still only go 40. Close these. Still only going 44. Alright, we can open these now. Oh. Okay, that was my bad. I shouldn't have opened it when I was upside down. Jesus, that was violent. Surface. Right, open. And don't freak out this time. Going 2.5 meters per second. Wow. Going a fat 2.5 meters a second. This parachute is too much. Jesus, we're gonna be here till next week at this rate. Can I just... I can. Okay. We're gonna call that a success. And we're gonna look at my space station for a minute. Switch to... And there she be. It looks a little messy right now because of all the engine parts and missing section. Don't mind that. But yeah, a bunch of modded solar panels with batteries. Yeah, a bunch of probes to use and reuse. All of these tanks are full. Or they should be anyway. There we go. Then we have some like ODST style drop pods. I kind of feel like using one. Let's use one. Let's use one. Alright, so use the ODST style drop pod. You use that, activate the engines. Point yourself retrograde. And just blast. Okay, that should be good enough, I think. And pop that. Stay retrograde. Oh. Fick. There we go. There we go. We're fine. We're fine. They're fine. Close those up. Close those up. Oh, they burn off. Alright, that's fine. We didn't need those anyway. Wow, okay, that was just horrible. These things are horrible. Horribly imbalanced. These things are kind of horribly imbalanced. Jesus. Oh, that's probably why. It was trying to point towards the Earth for some reason, instead of away from it. There we go. Now it might actually stay locked on. Yeah, it works way better when it's actually locked on the correct way. Oh my goodness. Okay. And then... that slows it down a lot more. I'm going to use RCS even to slow us down. And then parachute. Good shit. Good shit. But yeah, that was my space station. I'll throw another peek at it when I land. Touchdown! Yeah! Recover. Space Center. Go back to my station. What mods do I have? I can also show you a list of my mods. But yeah, I'm gonna add so these are the cores. I'm gonna add another core here, another core here, core here. Connect them like that with more of these fuel tanks, and then add more solar panel segments further out that way. Alright, and my mods, there you go, there's my mod list. SAS, Smart SAS, UI tools, electricity part pack, inflatable heat shields, Neptune's miscellaneous, utility pack, Picospace utility pack, solid rocket boosters, a single texture that I put in, metallic textures, and PEX shapes. I also have the galaxy solar system, which is like the whole galaxy, which is a lot of stars. And yeah, that's about it, really. Honestly, it looks like a lot, but it's really not. But anyway, thank you everyone for watching and subscribing and everything. This is an end of stream moment. I am very grateful. Tomorrow we're doing a all-night stream. I'll pick out a list of horror games and normal games, and we're gonna just play a whole bunch of games tonight, tomorrow night. But anyway, once again, thank you everybody that watched and subscribed today. And this is an end of stream moment.